Welcome, and thank you for joining us as we look at ways to engage English learners using technology tools. My name is Kim Hoy. Later in the video, you will hear from Elaine White. We are both excited to share strategies, tips, and resources on using technology tools in meaningful ways with students. The key ideas and objectives for this video include the following. Number 1, exploring video strategies and tools that will engage English learners. Number 2, exploring video strategies and creation tools for teachers. And finally, we will close the video with number 3, exploring visual strategies and tools that can be used to boost engagement for English learners. Let's get started. Using video can be very powerful for English learners. It can increase confidence by giving them a space to practice speaking privately without the entire class watching them. It gives these students time to select correct vocabulary and practice pronunciation. By listening to their own video or a video from others, English learners increase their listening skills and have a chance to think about their thinking. Speaking on video allows English learners to showcase content knowledge before their writing skills are fully developed. All of the videos recorded over the course, semester, or year provide a way to monitor and celebrate student success. Finally, allowing English learners to record and share some videos in their native language can benefit all students by building awareness of other languages and culture. One of the best video tools for students to use is Flipgrid. This free platform allows students to create, edit, store, and listen to videos. By making their own videos, English learners are able to build both speaking and listening skills. Depending on the settings, students can also comment on other students' videos through written text or video. Flipgrid can be used on most devices while not using the device's storage space. Settings can be controlled so that only users with designated emails can see videos, which protect student privacy. One interesting way to use Flipgrid is to turn on a setting called Moderate Videos and Comments. This allows the teacher to be the only one to see the video, creating a private, individualized portfolio between student and teacher. Please reach out to an instructional coach to get started using Flipgrid. English learners grow by creating and listening to their own videos, but they also benefit from teachers making instructional videos. Screencastify is a Chrome extension that allows teachers to create videos that can be shared directly to Google Classroom. Teachers can also make QR codes to the videos directly in the Screencastify platform or share the videos to YouTube. Most videos in YouTube can be set to auto-translate closed captioning to many different languages. Teacher-created videos can be watched as often as needed, which helps English learners develop language skills while learning content. Teachers can also use Screencastify to provide verbal feedback to English learners on assignments. By giving feedback in this manner, teachers can usually go into more detail with the feedback and ask probing questions. Let's look at a few more ways that teachers can use video in class. When playing videos in class, be sure to activate prior knowledge before, during, and after the video. Using visuals, pointing out key vocabulary, and giving students graphic organizers will help English learners as they watch the video. For longer videos, be sure to chunk the video into smaller sections. One class activity that can engage English learners is to play a video with the sound turned off. The students can work in pairs or teams to come up with dialogue that might be occurring in the video. Some classes may even enjoy acting out key vocabulary words from the video. Another video strategy also involves playing the video one time with the sound off. As a class, discuss key visuals, titles, headings, and any vocabulary words that might be present. After watching the video a second time with the sound turned on, have another class discussion that delves deeper into the content being learned. Now let's look at using visual tools to engage English learners with Elaine White.
As previously mentioned, EL students benefit greatly from the use of technology tools that support their listening and speaking skills. Another sense that we need to remember to tap into when instructing EL students is sight. The use of visual aids are sure to enhance students' learning. Visual aids provide all learners with a starting place. They provide learners with an avenue to begin connecting the new information with vocabulary in which they are learning. EL students are no exception to this rule. EL students can thrive in the classroom with written and spoken English if the correct visual aid is used to enhance a lesson. Some technology tools can provide EL students with visual aids to support their mastery of the content and the English language. Although there are various technology tools that can be used for classroom instruction, there are a few that we would like to highlight that are especially helpful when planning to enhance your instruction for EL students. Jamboard, YouTube, and Hyperslides are useful resources when looking for ways to enhance your instruction through the use of visual aids. Let's take a closer look at these technology tools. One of Google's newest tools is Jamboard. Google Jamboard allows the user to place images and words on the board while collaborating or responding to a task. This tool could be especially useful when trying to help EL students connect keywords to an image. It can also be used to let students categorize words that are connected to one another. Jamboard allows students to collaborate as they are responding as well. A Jamboard can also have numerous slides, which can allow students to respond on their own slide, see other responses, and/or respond to multiple questions within one presentation. There are countless ways that Jamboard can enhance a teacher's instruction for their EL students. As mentioned earlier, YouTube can be a great tool to use with your EL students because of its capability to translate closed captioning into other languages. Although the goal of teaching ELs is to help them be successful learners who can speak, read, and write the English language, there are times when it would be helpful to share the content in their native language. This will usually occur when a non-English speaking student is in the upper grades. There is a direct correlation between the student's vocabulary bank in their native language and their vocabulary bank in English. They can't transfer words from their native language if they don't know them. When the content needs to be shared, especially with a student who doesn't speak English at all, YouTube can be a solution that will allow them to read the closed captioning in their native language while hearing it spoken in English. This will also provide the student with visuals to go along with the vocabulary. Be sure to utilize this strategy sparingly, as good instruction cannot and should not be replaced with videos. Don't hesitate to reach out to an instructional coach if you have questions about how to generate closed captioning in other languages on YouTube. Hyperslides are Google Slides that contain links to various resources. In a classroom, hyperslides are a great tool to use in order to guide students through the learning process on a topic. For EL students, this tech tool would be a wonderful way to help students build their academic vocabulary as well as demonstrate their comprehension of a topic. Google Slides is easy for students to insert images as well as type information about images. An ongoing hyperslide could be used to help students navigate through a unit. It can also be helpful for teachers to monitor students' English language development throughout the school year. In some cases, Google Translate could be used to help with the information piece. This tool should only be used in limited capacities since it does not always translate 100% correctly. Although Google Translate is not recommended for communication use between school and home, it can be a powerful tool for teachers to use between themselves and their EL students. Students can complete work in their native tongue and then use Google Translate to convey the information to their teacher. Again, use Google Translate sparingly. The use of visuals is a great way to help students make connections and learn new vocabulary. There are times in which students may need to demonstrate their content knowledge in writing. In addition to hyperslides, the following tech tools can be useful when planning for ELs to practice writing in English. Padlet is a technology tool that can be beneficial on both the teacher and student end. It has been purchased for every teacher in our district. It is web-based and easy to prepare for your lessons. Padlet is a tool that can allow teachers to assess student learning through a quick written response. Students are also able to add images to their posts. Teachers can arrange the response board to include categories, brainstorming, and more. Students are even able to respond to each other's responses if the teacher desires. Padlet can also serve as a launching point for research projects. The teacher can simply put website links, images, and lists of books on the Padlet to direct the students' learning. When looking for engaging technology tools to allow students to demonstrate their content knowledge, Book Creator is a simple to use tool. Book Creator allows students to write about their learning, insert images to support their writing, embed self recorded videos or videos from the internet, and even record themselves reading their written words. It is easy to share with others as well. Although Book Creator is not completely free, users are allowed to have 40 books in their library at a time. Once the book limit has been reached, teachers can archive the books and create more. Book Creator allows EL students to practice speaking, writing, and reading all within one technology tool. It allows the teacher to check for understanding of the content as well as support the need for their EL students to practice writing and speaking in English. In summary, instruction can be enhanced by technology, but it will never be able to replace in person instruction with the teacher. EL students cannot simply work independently on a device and build the vocabulary necessary for success. Opportunities to practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing in English can come in many forms. Technology can help enhance these opportunities through the use of video. EL students also need the content being presented in ways that will help them to internalize the key vocabulary. Technology can be used to give students support through letting them interact with visuals. Just remember, technology should be used to enhance instruction, not be the sole delivery tool. We hope that this presentation has given you ideas of ways to use technology to enhance your instruction for EL students.